Well, shucks, you subscribed while I was up and away. Thank you, Lucid. Did I replay that? Maybe? Oh my, thank you for, oh wait, I should do a voice. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Lucid Decorum. And hey, you too. Let me get this open. Little kitty cursors. Continue. Which one of these was it? This one. The adventure continues. Graves pops in and out of the cafe like a stray cat over the next couple weeks, never staying for long. I still don't know what he's doing when he's gone. The days come and go and we settle into a routine. Everybody shows up and does their thing. I'm getting better at my job and I'm getting better at some other stuff too. Is the stream look and sound okay, chat? I didn't check to see if we had quality options. We do, I think. Yeah boy. Nice. Graves is a stray cat? Yeah. Hey Mochi, check it out. Looks good, good so far. Have quality options? Sweet. Mochi opens one eye and thumps his tail once against the side of the couch. It's just tsundere, kitty cat. I'm almost totally sure he understands me now. Somehow. When I talk to him, it's not like I'm talking to a sentient pillow anymore. He actually acknowledges what I say and responds. It's not that weird to talk to your pets anyway, right? It's not like he's literally talking back to me. That would be weird. I set two cola cans next to each other, then take a step back. Are you watching? You better be watching. Okay, here we go. I concentrate and... the cola cans flutter apart into long ribbons like potato peels. They collapse on each other and form a jumbled mess of aluminum. There's some soft crunching while the ball of soda can wobbles around a bit. Shapes begin to emerge from the ball of aluminum ribbons, arms, legs, ears. Then before you know it... ta-da! No, that's not your... ta-da! A soda can sculpture of a cat. It's you! Trash kitty, PogChamp. Same. Mochi makes a little huffing noise, then closes his eyes. I set the cat sculpture aside with all of the others. What, you don't think it looks like you? You're the worst audience. You execute maneuvers well. Thank you, chat. I'm gonna show this to the guys at the cafe. They'll appreciate it. You snob. I think I feel comfortable enough with my, magic? I guess I might as well call it that. Bring it up to everybody. I can demonstrate it now after all, so it's not like they have reasons to not believe me. The real problem now is figuring out how the hell to bring it up. I'm going to mold that one over a bit, but I suppose a day or two more of planning won't hurt. I should start getting ready for work. I had a couple days off, but I've still been going in to hang out with everybody almost every day. Trash wizard. Same. What can I say? I really like everybody there. I'm trash. Some more than others. Okay, one especially more than others, but whatever. It's not like I like them, or... But again, first things first. We'll worry about the cat situation. And then I'll worry about that cute coworker situation. I grab my keys, smoosh my face into Mochi's to say goodbye, he hates it, and then head on my way. Meh. I haven't seen any traces of that creepy guy since I saw him a while back, so I've started trying that other route to and from work when I need a change of scenery. Mochi smiled. Yeah. Doesn't want to admit it, but he likes being smooshed in the face. Smoosh, 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 smoosh. It's not a great change, to be honest. There's still a lot of rusty junk lining the road, and it feels like I see more every time I come down this way. It's so deliberately placed that there's no way it isn't on purpose. There's a stack of old car parts that almost looks like a tower if you look at it the right way. It's almost artful. Today, though, there's a different addition to the walkway. Graves? He's right there, very much human, standing over the rusty, decrepit bike. He's so lost in thought I wonder if he even notices I'm here. Graves? What's up? Oh, Avery. Just assessing the litter around the cafe. Yeah, it looks like someone's been using this walkway as like a trash dump. So they have. Do you think it's one of the shop owners around here? Oh, I know the culprit. The true matter is to properly deal with its disposal. That's not our job. If you know who it is, just make them do it. Regretfully, I do not believe we can stop him. He looks so serious. I mean, I can't blame him. This is an eyesore and it's probably hurting business. What a jerk. Who is it? Oh, nobody you know. Don't worry about it. Well, I guess if he's not gonna stop, we should just start cleaning it up. I'll help carry some of it. I roll up my hoodie sleeves and reach out to grab the rusty bike hand. Braves' hand. Oh, senpai. His fingers coiled tightly around my wrist, so quickly I didn't even see him move. Don't touch it. His eyes hold an intense, stern glow as his stare bores into me. For just a moment, I feel that chill claw up my spine again. Okay. Sorry. Forgive me. It's too dangerous to do this without the correct procedure. You haven't learned enough yet. This is a lot more complicated than just picking up trash, huh? Please, don't worry about it. I can't help wondering if this is related to some of the other weird things I've seen around here, you know? I'd rather you just focus on the cafe and leave this to me. Please, don't worry about it. You're so opaque. I seriously don't get you at all. I've been hearing that since before I could speak. I'm used to it by now. I wish you'd just tell me straight up what the hell's going on. Consider it a management problem. How is the job treating you anyway? You do enjoy it here, yes? Well, maybe if I had a boss that told me the truth it'd be easier. No need to be contentious. I'm doing the best I can. I am truly sorry for the mess, Avery. I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. Like, talk to the rest of the staff about that. Best case scenario? This will be dealt with soon, and we can all forget about it. And if the best case doesn't happen, then we'll have a new bridge to cross. Well, you'd best head in. Wouldn't want to be late after all. You gonna write me up or something if I am? I don't think I need to go after Finn. Blah blah blah. I don't think I need fuck. I don't think I need to after Finley got through with you. Alright. Zavine. I don't think I need to after Finley got through with you for making her open by herself. Fuck, you're right. Well, later. Till then. Thank you, Lucid. There isn't much time until we open, so I hurry off to the cafe. German noises are hard, chat. Or they can be anyway, when you've got a bunch of THs and Ws in a sentence. Ever, there you are. I was starting to get, like, worried. Sorry. I got sidetracked on the way here. I ran into Graves. Oh, I guess talking to the boss counts as work. No, it doesn't. Graves couldn't keep hold of a topic if it was stapled to his hand. We hurriedly get to work, finishing pre-open setup. Though it doesn't really matter because it's a slow morning. The first person to come through the front isn't even a customer, it's Graves. Well, fancy meeting you here. You want some coffee? Like the usual? Ah, not right now, thank you. Please, pay me no mind. I'll be in and out today. Maintenance work. Finally. The sink in the kitchen has been backing up something fierce lately. Not that kind of maintenance, my friend. Security improvements. He blows through the building and disappears through the back door as quickly as he arrived. Reese watches him go and takes a few wavering steps towards the door before deciding against it. I guess even Reese can't outboss the boss. Security improvements, huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Well, that was weird. Huh. Back to work. Yeah. It's hard to focus on work when I can see Graves pacing back and forth in front of the big glass storefront. Luckily, it's a slow day, so I can excuse myself every so often to peek in on him. I think I just saw him bury something under a loose tile. At one point, I dip my head out to see what he's doing, and he's just standing there, staring at the wall, tracing a picture on it with his finger. I'm sure he's doing it to, like, just look busy, but then I catch a glimpse of something, like light reflecting off a piece of metal on the wall itself. It flashes for a moment and then it's gone. Maybe I'm seeing things. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe he's doing something to the building. Something arcane, I guess. And even if he is, why? Why is he suddenly so concerned with security? Is he setting like a magic anti-theft alarm or something? Or is it like something more sinister? I can't help but think of his weird behavior this morning, and his focus on the rust piles. Something must be coming. Something as serious as the cat curse. He's gonna leave us in the dark, then I've gotta do something. It's time I finally talk to someone about magic, the book, the curse, everything. He'll know what to do. I should have just talked to him about this in the first place. We're starting the dating portion of the dating sim, everyone. Chat, place your bets. Who's he? I think it's Landry. I'm 95% sure it's Landry. You think so too, Lucid? Vote for Landry. The toughest part is finding a time where Landry is free. He's waiting tables again, so I'll have to wait until there's a lull in customers before I can pull him aside. I'm helping with the cats today. I think they're getting bored because I'm too distracted to play with them. Poor kitty cats. You know what it's like when you spend all this time agonizing over a decision, but once you actually make it, you still have to wait? Tall boyf is best boyf. That's what I'm dealing with. It's like the worst feeling. It's been like an hour. I'm getting cabin fever here, or something. I've got to try to do something. So, I sneak upstairs for a minute. Oh good, Finley and Reese are up here. Finley's mashing her paws on the phone screen again. She claims she's working, but I think she's playing that idle game again, and Reese is doing whatever Reese does. Hey guys. Yes? It's not time for your break yet. What are you doing? You mind covering Landry for a few? And Reese, can you cover the cats? I need to talk to Landry about something. About my feelings. Are you finally going to tell him? My heart body slams my rib cage. I don't know what to say. Does she mean? What? Tell him what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Race, it's finally happening. Ugh. Can you wait until after work for your personal whatever? It's not personal. It's something work related, mostly. Ugh, whatever. I don't want to get dragged into your weird triangles. It's not a triangle if it's just the two of them. It's just like a straight line or something. Oh my god. I have to stop this before they get out of hand. What if Landry hears all this? This isn't about, like, geometry or whatever. It's just, you know, something that I have. That look on their faces. I asked the wrong people. Never mind. No, Avery. Come back. Well, if you're gonna go, just go ahead and get Landry. Yeah, do you really think we're gonna cover for you? Oh, come on, we're just teasing. Turn that frown upside down. Well, thanks, then, I guess. I expect this favor to be returned in kind. I'm sure Everett will be happy to cover for you when you go to confess to I think Reese's hand breaks the sound barrier as it slaps over Finley's mouth. I will destroy you. Who could he be talking about, chat? Finley ships it. She knew. Fangirl mode. My best friend in a nutshell. Your best friends fuck with you before they help you. I slip downstairs as they bicker. I'm sure it'll be fine. Now I feel kinda psyched out to talk to Landry after everything they said. I wonder if they're onto something. Nah. I don't think there are any lines between us, straight or curvy or diagonal or whatever. Right? Now's not that time. Now's not that time for that. I have to make magic before I can, make magic. Hey, Landry. Oh, hey. What's up, Avery? Can I talk to you for a minute? In private? Oh. Is something wrong? No. Well, sort of, I guess. I don't know. That's what I wanted to ask about. Yeah, sure. I have to find someone to cover the floor, though. Finlay, reporting for duty. Oh my god. It's happening. Go, show you lover boys. Away with both of you. Hot to hot your little hearts out. Wow. She's so eager to help out when it's something she gets to be nosy about. Definitely not any straight lines here. Yeah. Thanks, pal. Landry, you ready? Oh, sure. I lead Landry to the basement. It's always so quiet down here. And even though the rest of the place is really gloomy, I kind of like that dampening of all the cafe noise. I think Landry likes it too. He's the only one that isn't freaked out by it down here. Well, Mason isn't either, but I don't think she's freaked out by anything. My mind's wandering a lot. I guess I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? This is Landry we're talking about. He'll understand. Hey, so... is everything okay, Avery? You can tell me if it's not. I mean, oh, maybe that's what you're doing now. You can trust me with anything. I sure hope so. Well, it's about the cafe. Yeah? Do you need your hours changed, or do you need a day off? You should take more breaks, probably. No, it's not any of those things. Are you having any problems with anybody? Any cats? As an aside, could I call you Master? I'm sorry. I had to. Did you develop a cat allergy? No, it's about the curse. I want to talk about the curse. He freezes in place, and his voice stops short. Short in a way that I didn't anticipate. I think I found a way to break it, and I wanted to show you. He looks so tense suddenly. Why isn't he saying anything? You, want to study it with me? We could practice together, and then we'll break it for everybody else to... It won't work. What? I mean, sorry to be rude, but what's the point? It's not going to break the curse. How do you know that? Do you mean that book that used to be down here? The magic book? See, I know what you're thinking. It's a great idea, and I really appreciate that you're looking out for us. I just think it's not going to work. Sorry. You haven't even given it a chance. What is there to give? You can't even read it. So you tried it already? I got curious, but once I saw it was magic, I put it away. I'm not a witch, and neither are you. A witch? Who said anything about witches? And how do you know I can't read it? I found, a decoder bookmark, so I've been studying it. Of course it's about witches. It's always about witches, Avery. I don't know if you know how scary this whole magic thing is, so it's probably better if we just leave it alone. This isn't the response I thought I'd get. This isn't like him at all. This isn't the confident Landry I expected. What does he know about magic? He gives me this sad, empty smile. He's so defeated. What could have gotten him to be like this? I've never seen him like this, and it's starting to make me feel really uneasy. Maybe he does know something I don't. But I can't stop now. You don't get it. I've been practicing and I can use the magic from the book now. Please, Landry, have a little faith in me, okay? I think we can do this, but I need your help. For what feels like an eternity, he doesn't say anything. He just stands there, staring, studying me. It's making my heart pound for more than one reason. You know, if it were anyone else, I'd still say no. But when it comes to you, Avery, I don't know how to put it. I like you. When it comes to me, when it comes to what about me? Do you believe in me? You just gotta trust me a teeny little bit, and I'll prove it, I promise. What did you figure out, anyway? I can't even figure out where to start. But that's why I'm here. I want to help you figure it out. And I also want to know why you know about magic in the first place. Maybe we both have stuff we can teach each other. Maybe I worded that last bit a little, well, never mind. The book and the decoder are at my place. How about you come over tonight? I'll order us dinner, and I can show you what I know. I don't know if this is swaying him at all. Has he always been this hard to read? Did I just not notice it behind his smiles? I won't say it doesn't hurt to try, because, well, I guess if you've been studying it, you probably know more than me. I should give you some credit. Okay, I'll come over. But can we get pizza? I haven't had it in ages. Graves never really wants to order it. Graves doesn't like pizza? I knew I didn't trust him. Do you know who you're talking to? Of course we can order pizza. Anyway, meet me after work. We can head back together. Oh, sure. Okay. But we better get back to work first before someone starts to wonder what we're doing down here. Aw, they're not that nosy, are they? Besides, what would they even think we were doing? Finley's up there. Right. Let's go. The Smecks come over. I half expect to see Finley eavesdropping at the top of the stairs, but she's been out here, waiting tables like she should be. Good. Reese is busy playing with the cats, in a little world of his own. Ah, thank goodness. I was starting to feel my feet cave in from all this walking. I've been running back and forth since you guys took off. Finley, there's like one customer here. Yup. It's my buddy, Gina. Hey, Gina. She was in Finley's route. She's the cop who arrested the creepy dude. Oh my god, hi, Gina. I don't know what voice I gave you, if any. Oh. Hey. Ugh. Oh. Hey. So, like, I'm gonna take my break now. Winky face. Avery, can you be like a hun and get us each another cup of coffee? Just from the pot, nothing too fancy. Oh. Yeah, sure. I slip back into the kitchen to get a cup of coffee. I can't help but sneak a peek down to the basement. Oh my god, that voice. Quick, look up the old videos. Yeah. The door isn't latched and the light's on. Did Landry forget to turn it off? That's not like him. I should switch it off. Reese would probably give us so much grief about wasting electricity if he saw this. Click. Oh. Oh, Landry, are you still down there? Oh, yeah, I just need to get some supplies down here first. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be up in a minute. Is he avoiding me? It sure looks like it. Maybe I'm just worrying too much. You're definitely worrying too much. A little self-centered. It's easy to rationalize it in my head, but tell that to my gut. Did I do something wrong? I bring the coffee to Finley and her friend, but it's hard to focus on whatever they're saying to me. My thoughts are stuck in the basement. Landry comes up a few moments later, tools and glue in hand. I've never seen him do repairs when customers are here, but I guess it's quiet enough that he's going to just go for it. I'm just gonna fix that wobbly table, the one over there. She used to have Akushima's voice. Nice. Oh, okay. Thank you. It's been infuriating to watch that for the past few days. Yeah. On a good day, it's hard enough to get back into the swing of work after a break, but today it feels impossible. I bully Kotick with a ribbon dancer to pass the time. It's hard to resist sneaking glances at Landry. Maybe it's my imagination, but he seems more fixated on his work than usual. Okay, maybe he is avoiding you. Maybe he's embarrassed about his feelings. Maybe because you told him you do magic stuff, he's weirded out. I don't know. I'm gonna jump out the window. This is the slowest day of my life. Spying on graves is a good way to pass the time, but no matter how many times I look, I don't see him. I have no idea where he could have gone or when. So that brings me back to the original plan of spying on Landry. Huh. I guess Landry's chilled out now. I catch him looking at me from time to time. He's pulled out a lot more tools, but I get the impression he's lost track of what he was working on. It's getting late. I don't realize it until the sun is coming in the windows at that awful angle that gets right into your eyes. My eyeballs. Reese and Finley head out. Now it's just us. Hey, Landry? He doesn't answer. Is he ignoring me? I wait a moment, then move closer. Landry? No answer. All he does is sit there, sanding a block of wood on this, ramp or something. He's focusing so hard, it's almost like he'll fall apart if he stops. He could use a break before he runs himself into the ground. I walk up behind him, not like sneak up or anything, of course, and put my hand on his shoulder. Landry? I feel him jump beneath my hand, but he quickly calms down. Oh, Avery. I'm so sorry. I zoned out a little there, didn't I? Yeah. You really were in your own world there for a while. Yeah, it's kind of meditative, you know? I like it for that. Shut. How do I turn the thing off? No. How do I make it so it's like... I don't know. But it's cute. He leans back, and I can feel his head against my stomach. I hope he can't hear the butterflies in there. You know, just a little bit of time where I don't have to think about anything. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, shit. I think you can view it in the gallery? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. But maybe we should think about going to get dinner, huh? It's not good to work yourself all night like this. Oh, I don't mind it. I could work on this forever. That's nice and all, but I can't. Uh-oh. You're right. Sorry. Give me just a second. Yeah, blushies. I kinda want to put my hand on his head right now. Is that weird? No, Avery. It's not weird. The opportunity vanishes. No. Landry gathers his tools and the scraps of carpeting that appeared from somewhere and disappears into the basement. He's down there for a few minutes. Did he get wrapped up in something again? Maybe I should check on him. I debate with myself on whether or not I... Oh, there he is. Alright, ready to go? You got it. It's so late. I'm this hungry. Mochi must be bouncing off the walls right now waiting for food. Maybe I'll get him some canned food as an apology. I hear Landry lock the door behind me. It's followed by a long, heavy sigh. Well, here we go. Hey, Candy. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well, and you? I hear his footsteps. I don't know what it looks like for a cursed person to turn into a cat. Maybe this is my chance. I glance over my shoulder. He takes another step forward. Achoo! My eyes force shut as I sneeze. When I open them again, he's standing in front of me, significantly shorter and furrier than before. What terrible luck. Oh, bless you. His cute little face. Thanks. You ready to go? If I put in the order now, the pizza will get delivered not too long after we get home. Go for it. With a few taps on the handy Pizzaloid app, I've already got my usual order in. I've got this down to a science. I give Landry a thumbs up and we head off. Landry trots ahead, then looks back at me. Your place is this way, right? I think I know where it is. Yep. Shall we? Shall we, chat? It occurs to me once we've started down the street. We're taking the long way home. Ugh, I hope we don't get run into that creep from the other day. Maybe I'm overreacting. It's not like leather jacket wearing punks lurk around every corner. This neighborhood has changed so much since I was a kid. There used to be a huge quilting shop here, but now the building is gone. I barely even recognize the place. Did you grow up in this city? Born and raised. My parents met me here and haven't budged an inch in something like 25 years. I can't even imagine what that's like. I'm from such a little backwoods town. There's only one bus and it goes approximately nowhere. That sounds so nice though. It's nice to get away and get some quiet for once. It must have been lovely. I guess. I moved here for a reason. Yeah, maybe I'm a bit spoiled by city life. Yeah, there's nothing to offer in those little woodsy towns. There are some good things from little woodsy towns, you know? Like you. My heart skips a beat. Is he flirting? On purpose? Or just trying to kill me? That said, I'm glad you left it and came here, because otherwise we would have never met. He's trying to kill me, definitely. I open my mouth to respond with something equally charming and flirty, but something happens. Landry pauses and his pupils shrinking to tiny slits. His tail bristling, his pupils shrinking. Did you hear that? I didn't hear anything. You okay, dude? There it is again. We better get going, Avery. Why? What's wrong? Is something happening? Not something. Someone. There are footsteps. Distant but approaching. My heart pounds now for a much less pleasant reason. I knew we shouldn't have come this way. We've got to get out of here. Hurry. You go ahead and I'll distract him. The footsteps get closer. Not running, but moving with purpose. I can't leave you here. You're just a cat. It's fine. Just go. He's after me, not you. I'm not about to let him get stomped by some scary biker-looking guy who hates cats. I scoop Landry cat in my arms, zip him into my hoodie, and take off running as fast as I can. When was the last time I ran this hard? I can't remember. I feel Landry's claws digging into my chest. It hurts a little, but I'm not about to stop because of that. I hear muffled shouting somewhere between the sound of my heart and my ears. Is it Landry? Whoever's chasing us? Now isn't a good time to find out. Oh no, Chet. What's happening? I don't stop until I reach the apartment complex. Even then I can't relax until we're inside. I slam the door and lock it behind me before the rest of my energy gives out. My lungs are on fire. I double over coughing as I try to catch my breath. Landry jumps out of my hoodie. He lands neatly on all four paws, looking up at me with as much worry as I've ever seen on a cat's face. I'm so sorry, Avery. I really didn't mean to scare you that much. It's fine. We're going to be fine. I bet it's like his dad or brother or something coming to look for him because he's been out of touch forever. Probably something like that. What? Deep breaths, Avery. Take deep breaths. It's okay. I'm so sorry. What? What was that? It's a long story. But it's okay now. I don't know about that. Is that an axe murderer? Are you being chased by the mafia? No, I'm sorry. It's not a big deal as I made it sound, okay? Just someone I don't want to see. Even worse than those other two things. An ex? It's gonna be fine now, though. It's not like I'm being followed or something, so don't worry about it. You scared the shit out of me, though. I'm not gonna just not worry about it. I'm really sorry. Tell you what, if I give you a shoulder massage, will you forgive me? Like right now? As a cat? Because, like, sometimes Mochi makes biscuits on my back while I'm trying to sleep. That's not really a great massage. Oh, no, I mean later. As like a person. If that's okay. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. Good. I give really good massages, I'm told. I almost forgot about all that getting chased stuff. Suddenly occupied by thinking about how strong Landry's hands must be on my body. Biscuit massage. I'm gonna hold you to that. I don't forget promises. And speaking of, I believe I was promised pizza. Well, we ran here, so it's probably gonna take a little while still. The place is around the corner and they know me, so not that long though. Are you on a first-name basis with your local Pizzaloid people? Well, the delivery guy does know my birthday. I better watch out before you run off with a pizza delivery person and leave us all. You jealous? Of course I would be. Thump goes my heart. Chat. It's happening. I'm gonna go get some more water, chat. Be right back. Hello, chat. After all, we make such a great team on the floor. Oh yeah, we sure do. Thank you, Lucid. Man, even though my intentions were noble in inviting him over to study, now I'm wondering if I should talk to him about other stuff too. Like, is he flirting or what? I can't tell if he's messing with me or if he's just that dense. Thanks, Sakura. Only I could tell the me of a year ago that I'd move to the big city and have a will they won't they thing with a Maine Coon. I guess I shouldn't dwell on it, or I'm gonna make this real awkward for us. He's probably just here to humor me. So, you want to start looking at that book now? I've got it right over there, on top of the pile of DVDs. Oh, you got any good movies here? Nah, it's all my aunt's movies. She likes rom-coms and heist movies, but there aren't really a lot of movies where you get both those at once. Though there's Drifting Heart, the movie about the street racers who... Wait, no, we aren't here to watch movies. We're here to talk about magic. Oh, you're right. I just got sidetracked. I don't really get to watch a lot of movies anymore, so I got curious. This guy. He really almost had me that time. I need to stay on my toes to keep him from changing the subject. Ding dong. Another delay, just when we were finally about to get to it. I never thought I'd be so disappointed by pizza delivery. I run to the door to retrieve it, shooing the delivery guy away before he notices the talking cat in my living room. Alright, food's here, so no more delays. You eat, I read. And also eat. I dump the pizza on the coffee table and settle into my usual spot on the couch. I can see Mochi's gross, flat little nose going wild at the smell of cheese, but I shoo him away with my hand while I set a piece out for Landry. After an apologetic nod to Mochi, Landry eats the cheese off his pizza slice. This isn't really much less gross than watching Mochi eat, but I shouldn't be rude. Hey, buddy. What's your name? Oh, that's Mochi. Don't let him eat any cheese. He gets the worst gas. Meow. I can't tell who's more disgusted, Mochi or Landry. Oh. Noted. Also because people food is bad for cats and all that, but he's an unstoppable beast. Is he your aunt's cat? This is her place, right? Nah, he's mine and I brought him with me. But how do you know this is my aunt's place? You said it a few minutes ago, about her DVDs. Oh yeah, right. Wow, I'm such a space case. You also mentioned having to find a place to keep all our junk mail once a little while back. He remembers that stuff about me? I barely remember saying it. Wow, it's kinda goofy, but that makes me blush. Yeah, I've been using some of these fundraising postcards as bookmarks in the grimoire, actually. Here, I marked this page off for us to look at. You said you didn't think it was possible to read it, but let me show you a magic trick. With a big old flourish, I pull the decoder bookmark from the book and slap it down on the page. I see his little cat eyes go all wide when the words unscramble. And voila! Like a puzzle on the back of a cereal box, it's that simple. So you've really been reading it, huh? What's in the book? It's kind of like a basic dictionary or something, I think. It's got a lot of stuff, like finding your magic, common spells, common hexes. Let's see. Hexes? Did you read that section? Nah, I'm not the vengeful sort, so I'm not gonna try to curse anybody anytime soon. I'm learning the cool tricks, though. Oh, I should show you the sculptures I've been making. They're getting a little better. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, not that I thought you'd be doing curses or hexes, but I don't know. I'm relieved. Though, is there a section about breaking them? Oh, you mean like for the cat curse? Nah, I thought the same thing and sort of skimmed it, but I didn't see anything like that. Oh yeah, I guess that wouldn't be in there either, huh? Either? Maybe we should look through that section anyway, you know? Just in case there's something you looked over. Not saying you're bad at finding things, of course. Huh, yeah, okay. Want me to read it out loud while we eat? I used to get picked to read out loud in class all the time because I've got a good announcer voice. Read away. So I read the section about breaking hexes for him. More accurately, I try to. Once he realizes the hex breakers aren't relevant to our situation, he starts looking around like he's searching for something better to do. And for the bad breath curse, you just... Do you want me to build a tree for Mochi? He looks like he could use some exercise. I could put it together at the cafe and you could carry it back. What? I mean, sure, but we can work that out later. You're right. He's been nervously laughing like that all night. I wish I could figure out a way to put him at ease, but he seems like he's really got his back against the wall with this whole magic thing. Maybe going into hexes right away was a bad idea. He seems interested, but they are kind of complicated. Here, let's go back a bit. I'm gonna start with the intro chapter, okay? Maybe we can do some exercises. Oh, okay. Sure. So pay attention, okay? I don't want stuff to backfire or something. Sure, you got it. I clear my throat and recite the basics of crafting a simple trick. For emphasis, and to show a little, I use it to make the pizza box turn into a crocodile mouth. It blinks its cardboard eyes and yawns, then reverts to its normal state. See? Now, of course I've been practicing a bit, but I think that shouldn't be too bad to start with. Give it a shot. Oh, sorry, I was thinking about getting that new ramp done by tomorrow. Graves said something about a new kitten with hypoplasia coming in, so... You weren't even looking! Yeah, I looked away for a second. I'm so sorry. Can you do it again? This is ridiculous. My temper spikes through the roof. I shouldn't blow up on him. I shouldn't. If you aren't going to take it seriously, why'd you even come over? You're being pretty rude right now. Why can't you just take me seriously? I'm trying to help you. Look, Avery. I'm sorry, but I really can't do this, and I can't let you do it either. I'm taking this seriously enough to know I shouldn't pretend with magic, and you probably shouldn't either. What? I think I know what I'm doing, thank you. I'm just trying to help you out, and you won't even respect me enough to listen to me. Landry takes a deep breath and pauses, like he's trying to control himself. His tail twitches wildly. Avery, you're playing with fire. You're gonna get burned, and then what am I gonna do? I've already had enough problem caused by magic and witches. I don't need any more. His voice is so controlled, level. I almost wish he'd just get angry instead of whatever this is. What do you mean, enough problems? I can't help you with something if you aren't even going to tell me about it. Avery, I'm sorry. I can't talk about this anymore right now. I need some time to think about it. I'm sorry. He breaks out into a dash for the window. In a blink, he's gone. Landry? Wait! Landry? No answer, but the sound of rustling leaves as he scrambles down the tree to wherever the fuck he's going to go now. I slump back on the couch. I can feel myself deflating. Now what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to show my face at the cafe tomorrow? Knowing things just got super weird between us. What am I supposed to say to him now? I don't want to do this. Maybe I should just give up on all this and move back home. Meow. I'm interrupted from my mood's death spiral by Mochi headbutting my leg. I wave my hand to shoo him, then curl up into a little ball to ward him off. I already fed you. Go away. Meow. I can feel him purring as he rubs his face against my hand. He's never this affectionate. Is he trying to comfort me? I'm not going to question it. I throw my hands around him and hug him to my chest. Thanks, buddy. I sleep like garbage. Same. Well, that sucks, chat. No idea what's going on with Landry. Maybe it comes from a family of witches or something. Or some kind of magic users and a bunch of bad shit happened and he ran away from them, or who knows. Clearly he's got some history with it. Don't know. I try my best. Mochi is sweet and patient. He sleeps next to me on the couch for as long as he can stand it, but eventually he gets frustrated by my tossing and turning. Every time I try to drift off, I just remember the barely restrained anger, that haunted empty smile when he told me to give up. How'd I end up hitting such a nerve? What happened? Why won't he tell me? Does he think he's protecting me, or is he just being a defeatist coward? Am I even being fair thinking about it like that? Who knows? I sure don't. 10 years pass by my estimation. I start hearing those crappy birds shriek, which tells me the sun will be up soon. Did I seriously do this all night? I drag myself up from the couch. Exhaustion tugs and churns my stomach. But I've officially given up on this whole sleep thing. It's not gonna happen. Now what? Kind of sounds tempting to just call out of work. Fake sick, watch movies all day, you know the drill. But I don't know if I can do that without thinking about Landry. I don't know if I can do anything without thinking about Landry. Guess I have no choice. I have to do it. Not only is this the earliest I've ever been at work, it's the earliest I've been anywhere. I wasn't even born this early. Good thing I finally have my own key. I thought this walk was quiet enough on a regular day, but walking here around 5 AM is a whole different story. It's like being in a weird bubble of quiet. A couple shops are in the process of opening right now, including the cafe. The lights are already on. I know Mason comes in early, but this early? Inside, there's carpet and tools sprawled all over the place. So my hunch was right. The floor looks like there was a tornado in a hardware store. There's tools and carpet squares sprawled everywhere. There are traces that he's been around all over the place, in the form of a discarded staple gun, some wood glue, and other tools, but I don't see him at all. The cats pile around the whatever this new structure is supposed to be, so that means he hasn't been here in a while either. Did he leave already? No. I hear something in the basement. Sure enough, the light's on. Sounds like someone's sanding something. Hey, Landry? Wood clatters to the ground. Shit, I hope I didn't make him fall or something. I scramble down the stairs, and there he is, sitting on the floor. Looks like he's been sanding a 2x4. Enough that it's made a dip in the wood. What are you doing down here? I don't know. I was just thinking, and I guess I kind of zoned out. I've been a bit distracted. He looks exhausted. I can see the bags under his eyes. Have you been doing this all night? Night? What time is it? The sun's coming up. Looks like you've gotten even less sleep than I did, huh? Look, I'm really sorry for all this. I didn't mean to stress you out. You can go home and take the day off. I'll tell everyone you weren't feeling well. Like hell I will. I came here for a reason, and I'm not going to give up and turn back. Please, Landry, whatever it is, you can talk to me about it, okay? No. Sorry, but no. I meant it when I said I don't want to talk about it. It's better for everyone if we just leave it alone and go about our lives. Nothing good comes from picking at scabs like that. Well, something's gotta give. Hey, Bryn. Welcome to the stream. Look at you. You're miserable, and it's gonna wear you down until you snap. Don't feed me this "it's been fine" crap, because I can tell you always hated this cat curse. Why won't you let me help you? Avery, please. Please just stop. This isn't your business. You aren't even cursed. I am making it my business because I care about you. A lot. And I like you too much, Avery. Why don't you get it? You think it's fun and games playing wizards and warlocks. You have no idea what's happened to me, what's happened to any of us. I could die, Avery. What if the other curse is still there, and the more you push... Wait, other curse? Wait. He likes me. Well, that's not the way I expected this conversation to go. My brain short circuits for a second. Which of those things do I even start with? Landry looks like he wishes he could pack up all those words like he would his tools and cram them back in his mouth. He shrinks in on himself, looking to the divot in the wood's block. Sorry. I got a little too worked up. I probably shouldn't have said all that. It's okay. You shouldn't have to just sit on it like that. But why don't you just tell me what happened and then I can tell you if I think I can help? You don't have to do everything by yourself. I want to be here for you. My pulse is racing, though I can't tell if it's more from the adrenaline of arguing or the adrenaline of being this close to Landry. I take a gamble and reach out to take his hand in mine. I hope my palms aren't too sweaty. His hands are rough but warm. He weaves his fingers between mine, but looks in every direction besides mine. Which is fine, I think I'd explode on eye contact. Alright. It might sound a little hard to believe, but... Landry, I spent all of last night trying to teach you magic. Nothing's a little hard to believe anymore. Point taken. Okay, I'll try to start at the beginning. He takes a deep breath, as if fortifying himself. So, I'd had a rough day, got fired from my job. All sorts of things went wrong. I went to go unwind at this bar by my apartment. I get there, and there's this kid up at the bar. He's way too young to be there, you know. Looks like a high school freshman. Nobody seems to notice, and I think that's pretty weird. So I tell the bartender, "Hey, is everybody okay with this kid being in here? Isn't that illegal?" And he's like, "What kid?" "The only kid," and I point to the kid next to me. The bartender's surprised, like he's seeing him for the first time, then calls the bouncer over. Oh, that was him talking. Shit. Meanwhile, the kid is furious, starts shouting at me about breaking his glamour or something. He comes at me swinging. Then, he was just a kid, but I fought right back. I'm not proud of it, but I did it, you know. I'd had a bad day and he made it worse. I wasn't in the mood. Jeez. I swear I'm not someone who beats up high schoolers. I'm really ashamed of this. But I landed a punch right in the face, gave him a huge shiner. I still regret it. Anyway, we both get kicked out. The kid's spitting mad, still shouting at me, telling me stuff like, "Your temper is gonna kill you someday and I'll make sure of it." He points right at my chest and he says he's putting a curse on me. Says that if I ever lose my temper at someone again, my heart will explode. And that sounds ridiculous, right? But my chest starts hurting and it doesn't stop. It's like it catches on fire. So, I ran. I didn't know where I was gonna go, I just had to get away. It's funny, while I was freaking out, I ran to Graves. I had no idea who he was, but he was really nice and soothing. Asked me what was wrong, gave me a bottle of water, all that. He said I reeked of magic, and he could see what that kid did to me. Told me he and the kid were both witches, and that the kid had marked me. Made me a target or something like that. Now, normally you don't believe someone who tells you a witch cursed you, right? But I could feel it. I knew. So I agreed. But all he did was overwrite the heart curse with this cat curse. And that's where I am now. I don't even know what to say. I settle for rubbing my thumb reassuringly against the back of his hand. Kinda reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, with Beast getting cursed for being a rude dick to the witch who came to visit his castle. He seems to appreciate that, at least. Of course, Graves was behind the cat curse. I feel anger ripple in my stomach thinking about it. But Landry squeezing my hand makes me forget who Graves even is. Is that why you've gotten all scared about being chased last night, too? Like that bratty kid was coming back to finish the job? Every time I feel even a hint of magic, I panic. I can kind of feel it in my chest from time to time now, and it's terrifying. I always wonder if it's him or if it's someone else, since I'm a target or something now. That's a lot to deal with. No wonder you've been so stressed about it. When I look up, our eyes meet. He looks even more tired than before, but somehow it seems like he's had some pressure lifted from him too. It feels pretty good to just tell someone about it. Only Graves knew before, and even then he's barely around anymore. It doesn't sound like he's much good for this anyway, if his solution is just to put a cat on everything. I guess not. It did seem like a really weird way of approaching it, but who am I to question? I don't know anything about magic. Maybe magic isn't the way to go about this. Maybe we just need to go find this kid and talk it out. Then we can fix whatever he did. If we can find him, maybe. But how? He could be anywhere. He could have left the city by now. Well, you won't know unless you try, right? Have you tried to find him before? Besides, what's a teenager going to go on? Blah blah blah. Where's a teenager gonna go on their own? I know I sure couldn't have just run off somewhere at that age. True, I hadn't exactly tried. So maybe this is something you guys can work out. I mean, if you haven't even tried it, who says it won't work? I can't really refute that, I guess. After all that, we can go make Graves talk. I've got a lot of questions for that vampire-loving weirdo. For what it's worth, I don't think it's the same curse for everyone else. Nobody else had a previous run-in with magic as far as I know. At least, you didn't, right? Unless you count the magician at my birthday party when I was 6? See? I see. Though, I still have one remaining question about all this. What's wrong? What was that you said about liking me? He inhales a sharp breath, a tiny little gasp. He's so fun to fluster. I don't know. Does it have something to do with you saying you care about me? He's got this real sly smile on his face, and I feel my face heating up. When he rests his palm on my cheek, I'm pretty sure he can feel it too. I guess I also get easily flustered. It's not a bad thing, right? I think they may have something in common, yeah. I have to crane my neck back up to kiss him. That's certainly not a bad thing either. I also have to get on tiptoes a bit. So I guess that's going to take some getting used to. Fortunately, he leans forward when he returns the kiss. That makes things a bit easier. I'm so tired, but I feel so relieved. It's tempting to just fall asleep right here. Maybe Landry wouldn't mind that either. So, now what? That's a hell of a follow-up question. Oh, I mean, what do we do next? We could go investigate Graves' apartment, or wait until he goes back to shake him down. Or we could have a group meeting with everyone else or something. Well, I don't know about you, but the first thing I want to do is get some rest, if you know what I mean. Then maybe we've gotten more sleep and have a little more grounding. We can talk about it again. Oh my god, you're a genius. But we're already here, so does it really make a lot of sense to go home and come back? You aren't really working until the afternoon shift. How about you go get some rest in Graves' place? I do that sometimes when he isn't around. This couch is pretty comfy. That feels so weird to me. I mean, sleeping in my boss's place. Aren't there like laws about that? Not that I'm aware of. And he isn't there right now anyway. I think you're making it weirder than it is. No, I guess if you really wanted to, you could sleep down here. With me. Yeah, right among the coffee beans. You could make a nice little bed out of flour sacks and hope Mason doesn't need any of them while you're down here. Nah. I'll just take the couch. That seems like a pretty good place to end the chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a bit. I'm gonna go stretch and stuff. Love you bunches. Peace.